In today's video, you'll learn how to promote, distribute, and syndicate that interview you shot with your phone to maximize its reach and make sure your audience actually watches. Let's take it to the next level. Hi everyone, I'm Carl. Welcome to Next Level Video Marketing, a channel where you get the latest strategies and tips to help you achieve your marketing and business goals through video. Now remember, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get the latest strategies to maximize the impact of your marketing videos, hit the subscription button below, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. This is part 3 of our 3-part series teaching you how to film, edit, and promote a high-quality corporate-style interview just using your phone. In today's video, we'll go over what I think is the most important part of this 3-part series, how to reach and actually get your audience to watch that interview video that you created. Nothing's more worthless than creating a very high-quality video and no one watches. Before we get to promoting your videos, you need to do these 3 things. Create a thumbnail, create captions, and enhance the micro videos you created from part 2 of our video series, where I showed you how to break up your interview into smaller chunks, highlighting 1 to 2 key points. I've already filmed a video where I showed how to create a video thumbnail, and I'll leave that in the description below, as well as other videos on best practices for video thumbnails. For the micro video, this is the 2 to 3 key highlights you wanted to showcase from your entire interview. Now, in a previous video, I showed you how to cut these micro videos, but what you want to do is enhance them further. So I use a tool called Veed to further enhance the micro videos I create, and I'll leave a link to a previous episode where I show you how to use Veed in depth. And finally, for captions, this is important because a lot of people are watching videos without any volume, especially on their phones and on a variety of social channels. So let's get to promoting your videos. And I usually look at this in 2 parts, internal and external. Now, depending on the focus of your video, it could just be focused entirely on an internal audience, purely focused on an external audience, or both. So let's start with internal. So for an internal audience, you got to think of where are they consuming internal content. So the easiest one is email to company-wide, or email to a small segment that you're trying to reach. Another area is internal communication channels, such as Slack, Teams, or whatever other program your company uses. So Slack channel is a great place to share internal content to a segmented group. I think Teams has groups, I'm not quite sure. And make sure to actually encourage your employees to share that content. An internal website's another great place, especially if your company defaults to that internal site whenever a company laptop or desktop turns on. And displays are another great place, especially if your company has them, let's say, at the front of the building or on offsite locations, presentation centers, sales centers, and so on. And this is where a caption makes a big difference because a lot of displays are played without volume. So if anybody wants to watch, you'll have captions there and they can follow along. So for an external audience, this depends on what the goal of the interview was. And you have to think of where are the best places your audience actually consumes content. So an easy way to start is email. Email your clients and prospects, add them to workflow sequences, any email drip campaigns that you're running. And you can actually apply this to if you're running any SMS or chatbots. Now for your social channels, I'm going to divide it into organic and paid. Remember all those micro videos you created using Veed? Now you can actually post them natively on a variety of channels. So Instagram stories, Instagram reels, TikTok, YouTube shorts. And remember, don't just post these once. Post them multiple times, weeks later, even months later. Use a scheduling tool like CoSchedule or Buffer. And one very important tip here, especially if you're sharing on social channels that still have high organic growth, like LinkedIn or TikTok, make sure to share your micro videos with your employees, your brand advocates, and have them share on their social channels to expand your video's reach. So if you're getting value from this video, would appreciate you hitting that like button. And the question I have for you is, what other promotional or distribution tactics would you recommend when promoting a video? Let me know in the comment section below. Another great channel would be forums like Quora or Reddit, especially Quora if your interview actually answers a question that your audience is asking. So if your interview actually has some sort of SEO value, I recommend actually turning it into a blog post. And you can actually turn that blog post into a Medium article just by importing the article from your website. So I find Medium usually overlooked, especially for SEO. I've had articles and transcripts of interviews still ranking on Google, even after the original article was taken down. Another great way to promote your video is your signatures. So get your marketing teams, your BDRs, your sales teams, or whoever else to include this video, maybe just for the next month. Easy way to get your videos out to your audiences. And finally, one place that's usually overlooked, and if your video is done right and the interview was skewed the right way, you can actually include it in these one-to-one sales videos. So for example, let's say your interview answers a question that multiple clients or prospects or customers are always asking. Well, it's a great opportunity for your salesperson to actually include this video and send it out to prospects. Or let's say your interview actually answers a specific product question. Another great opportunity for the salesperson or your sales team to send out just before they have a sales meeting or about to close a potential client. There's so many use cases, especially if you've created these micro videos that answers one specific question. And when we talk about promotion, it's really about going beyond the regular channels and thinking about all the touch points between your company and your customer. So to recap, you've learned how to film, edit, and promote a high quality interview just using your phone. Now you have the skill to create great marketing videos to help support your business. And I'm really excited to see some of the videos that you end up creating that'll help your marketing, your business, and even your career. Make sure to rewatch this series in this playlist here as a refresher, as well as this playlist for other video marketing tips and strategies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next episode.